What's up, everybody? Can't hear. So I got a question. For y'all. Have you guys ever had that one toxic ex-girlfriend that for some reason you could just never leave her because she does that one thing just right? Well, let me introduce you to my toxic ex-girlfriend. This is my toxic ex-girlfriend. I just couldn't leave her. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Rookie Refrigeration. This is never gonna be Rookie VRF Tech, Rookie HVAC guy, Rookie filter changer, Rookie anything. Rookie Refrigeration. I'm back, boys. Feels good to be back. So while I was gone from supermarkets, I came to the realization that that this is what I do. I do racks. I do walk-in coolers, walk-in freezers, make tables, you name it, refrigeration. I do air conditioning, but air conditioning is like the side stuff. I mean, we still do it here, but it's not my main job. I do racks, boys. It's a rack behind me. That's what I'm gonna be working on today. It's rack B right here. That's what I do. This is what I'm gonna work on today. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but it says in right there. So that solenoid valve's piped in backwards. So here's a solenoid valve. We're using this for liquid injection. And the liquid injection goes straight into the compressor body. And you can see it's backwards. See, that one's piped in right. That one's piped in right. This one's not. We're gonna swap this guy out today. There it is, it's feeding right now. Listen. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that valve's like, that plunger's like going up and down. It's just clicking. I don't know if y'all can hear that. We're gonna go ahead and change that valve out today. We're gonna isolate here on the liquid. And yeah, I can hear that valve all the way out here. We're gonna isolate on the suction line right here. See if I can take this off, man. Looks like it's been rusted in pretty good. Isolate the oil right here. And that should be it. Look at this. I don't think we're gonna have to isolate the discharge, but if we do, we will. Let me get started. Hi guys, so we got 0 PSI right here off of the compressor body. We've already front seated our valve here. I had to front seat this valve as well. And as you can see, I've already removed my solenoid. I put a solenoid magnet on there. So I can get any liquid that's right before the solenoid valve, right from that ball valve down to the solenoid valve. Whatever's in there is already being bled out. I bumped the compressor a few times just to get the vapor out, and then I just vented the rest, which was like 3 PSI. So we're good. We got 0 PSI on the compressor now. Now we can go ahead and remove that solenoid valve and install the new one the proper way. So I was mistaken, guys. Like I said, I always admit my mistakes. This is not a liquid injection compressor. These are vapor injection. So if you follow the main header right here, this main header ties in right here. That's a regulator right here to maintain about 30 saturated or so. follow this back. This is our suction for our heat exchanger, for our subcooler. So your liquid from your condenser comes in through here. You know, on a warm day, let's say it comes in 90 degrees, it goes down, and then it comes out like, you know, 50 degrees. And this is the liquid that goes to your cases. We're getting, so this is the DX side right here. That's your TXV, your EEV right here. It's gonna feed saturated liquid vapor. It's gonna, of course, absorb the heat from the liquid coming in. Gonna come up, and up here you're gonna have nothing but superheated feature compressors right here. So this is not liquid injection, guys. That was my mistake. This is a vapor injection. I'm gonna protect that joint with some Viper wet rag. We recently had John Pastorello from Refrigeration Technologies on the podcast. You'll see that here in the next week or two. But I'm gonna protect this joint right here, and I'm also gonna protect this ball valve right here. I don't want anything in here busting up and then shooting out vapor, you know what I mean? So we're gonna protect that, and we're gonna unsweat this. You know what, boys? Just to be safe, I'm gonna cut this out. Then I can just unsweat the joints. Just because you never know, these ball valves right here may not be holding. Now my pressure gauge on the compressor said everything was fine. So we're gonna do this as a safety precaution. A little bit of vapor right there. Not bad. Maybe I'll just be able to push this out the way. Oh, that was not bad. Use my right hand. Hey guys, we cut it out. Now I'm just going to unswitch this little piece right here and install the new valve. See right there, that says in. Right there. That was over on the compressor side. You can see we're going to protect our valve as well. You definitely have to protect your valve. We're going to go ahead and braze it in, and then all right, boys, let's get it. Pretty, guys, but I don't want to burn this insulation. Alright, that's one. Let me get this guy over here. There was already a lot of boogers on there from the previous guy. I just used the heat to bring it in. Guys, that's good. That's good. So we spoke to John Pastorello from Refrigeration Technologies, and we asked him how many times we could reuse the wet rag, and he said as long as you still have that blue color to it, you can add a little bit of water if you need to, and you can reuse it as many times as long as you still have that nice blue color to it. So as long as it doesn't look completely white, you guys are good to go. Great stuff here. There we have it, guys. Solenoid is piped in properly now. You can see the in right here, right where it's coming off of the return gas, and that's your vapor injection. I went ahead and brought my True Blues up. So now we're just gonna pull a vacuum and then open everything up, and we should be good to go. All right, guys, so one thing to remember about pulling a vacuum on a part of a system that is only isolated by valves, and the vapor injection valve back there, is that those valves will not hold 100%. So I'm not expecting a 500 micron vacuum. Right now we're at about 1600 microns, and I'm gonna let it run for a few more minutes. Hopefully it'll get down to maybe about 1000, and then we're gonna open it up. There's no way that we're gonna reach 500. It's been in a vacuum for a little bit now. 720 microns. So we're gonna go ahead and stop our vacuum right now and open this baby up. All right, we're gonna start by opening up our suction valve here. I've already isolated the core tool, and then we're gonna go ahead and open up our discharge and our valve back there, and we'll be good to go. I always like to put some on here. And then I'll put some on this one as well, but since that's upside down, I'll put it right here on the cap itself. Uh-oh, there it is. Looks like I'm running out of nylog. Throw some in there. Put the cap back on. Put some soap bubbles on that. All right, guys, you do have pressure in there, about 17 to 20 psi. Verifying we don't have any leaks, which I sure hope. I know how to braze now to where I don't have leaks on 1/2 inch ever. So that's good to go. So the compressor kicked on, solenoid's working. It's definitely cold, and it's definitely feeding now. Guys, that is it for today. That is the service call. Solenoid valve that I found piped in backwards the other day, so they approved it and we came out here and changed it out. One thing I didn't show you guys was I went through all these first 3 compressors and used some of the soap bubbles, and just made sure that the rotor locks were tight. You know, make sure everything's good to go. No alarms, no nothing. We are good to go, guys. Friday, it's about 4 o'clock. We'll see you guys in the next call. Make sure you like and subscribe, please. And I'll see you later. Bonus clip, guys. Bonus clip. There's a wreck. When I first started at this company back in, I want to say it was like March 2019, I changed the power exhaust. Changed the power exhaust motors on that rooftop unit right there, RTU number 7, and I dropped my my crimpers. I dropped them down into the return, and I just need like a 6-foot rope and a magnet to go get them. Maybe that'll be an adventure for next time. They're still in there.